Whenever I leave this cell, I am shackled. I am allowed to go into the yard for 1 hour each day, although I am put in a different cage within the yard. They treat me like a wild animal that could turn on them at any time. But I suppose if they really think I'm a murderer, that makes sense. Who knows what I'm capable of? Kemper, a voice jerks me from my self-pitying thoughts. Food. I sit up from the faux mattress, my back screaming in pain. It's supposed to be good for the back to sleep on a hard, flat surface, but there's nothing good about this bed. There's also nothing good about the food delivered to my cell, which is slid through a narrow slit in the door. Breakfast is delivered at 6 in the morning, lunch at 11, then dinner at 4:30. It's dinner time, the voice adds. It's Correctional Officer Rhea Clark. I'm supposed to call COs by their last names, the same way everyone calls me by my last name, but she introduced herself to me as Rhea, so I feel I have license to call her that. Thank you, I say, as she passes my tray to me through the gap. My voice is hoarse because I hardly use it anymore and don't drink enough water. Sometimes when I try to swallow, it feels like there are glass shards in my throat. I take the tray to my desk and sit on the stool to eat. I read somewhere that the state pays less than 50 cents per meal for each prisoner. When I look down at my tray, I believe it. My dinner consists of a fish patty, which was almost certainly recently frozen, and still sort of is, and a pile of soggy green beans from a can. When I bring my face too close to the plate, the smell turns my stomach. Noel wouldn't have minded prison food as much as I do. He lost his sense of smell when he was younger during a game of pee-wee football. He broke his nose during a tackle, and that was all it took to shear the delicate olfactory nerve fibers transmitting scents to his brain. I didn't know you were allowed to tackle other kids during pee-wee football, I said to him when he told me the story for the first time. He winked at me and tapped the bump on the bridge of his nose. Oh, the way I used to play it? You did. Sometimes I fantasize about a greasy fast food burger with a side of crisp French fries. After years of prison food, I don't fantasize about filet mignon or lobster. Mostly just fast food. I wonder if I could ask for a Big Mac for my last meal. I'm meeting with Bowman tomorrow about my appeal. Sometimes he calls me, but this time he wants to meet in person, which means whatever he has to say is important. I am naively hopeful about the appeal, although I am always hopeful. How could anyone think that I killed Noel? I had no motive. He was the love of my life. And, most of all, I have an alibi. Yet, here I am, about to be executed for his murder. And the worst part of it all is how much I miss him.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.